April is National Poetry Month. And in our rush to take classroom learning online, I don't want us to miss out on the incredible gift that poetry is. I can remember the time when I fell in love with poetry. I was 6 years old in the first grade, and I don't remember the exact moment, but I remember what I did as a result of my love of poetry. I started writing poems. I had a shoebox full of poems. I remember one of my very first poems that, I don't know, I have to be convinced to say in public. I mean, it wasn't bad. It's just really basic, like first grader. But I still remember it. I remember writing songs from my poems. I remember a poetry book, like it was, pretty thick book that I would carry with an elastic string around my shoulder like a purse. And I carried that book around with me all the time because I wanted those words close to me. Like I wanted to just be able to pick it up and look through and listen to those words in my head and make those images in my head. I was in love with poetry. And so what I would like to be able to do is share this gift of poetry with you, parents, teachers, parents who are teachers, for you to share with your children and children in your lives in ways that that encourage them to enjoy poetry, but also sharing activities that you can do with them to help them to enhance their reading skills. Poetry is a great way to improve and increase fluency, phonological awareness, comprehension, vocabulary. Like poetry can be used for all of the 5 essential reading skills. And so every week I'm going to share with you a poem of the week. And ideally that would be on Monday, but it won't be this Monday because today is Monday. So I'll start tomorrow on Tuesday, and I'll also share with you a picture of the poem that you can print out. So I'll share with you the poem, the actual hard copy of the poem that you can print out, and I'll also share an activity, at least one, if not more, activity that you can do with your child throughout the week to enhance their reading skills through the reading of that particular poem. So you get a twofer. They get to enjoy poetry and enjoy like the music and the magic of it, and they also get to increase their reading skills. Not just a twofer, but you get a threefer. I just made it up. In that, in this time, years later, your child is going to remember certain things about this time. Some hard things, some, not so hard things. But one thing that I hope that they will be able to remember is the closeness and your voice and the love between you and them as you read them a story and as you read poems with them. So I hope to see you here. Please follow so that you can be sure to catch that poem and catch those activities. And I hope to see you here.